In this video, we're going to show you how to create a filled-in baseball using EasyStone. And it's really easy to do once you understand how all these tools here in EasyStone work. So the first thing we need to do is create a circle. And to create a perfect circle in CorelDRAW, we grab our ellipse tool and we click and drag out a perfect circle. Now I want a 4-inch baseball, so I set my circle to 4 inches, and now you can see that my circle is perfectly 4 inches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag with my left mouse button, hold my right mouse button and make a duplicate so that we have two overlapping circles. Now I'm going to select both of these circles and go from the center of this one to the center of this one. You can see it snaps right there to center. Right click and make another duplicate. So now you have this going on. Now what we're going to do is grab our Smart Fill tool and we're going to click, click, and click just like that to make those three pieces. So let's pull these three pieces away down here and make a duplicate. So this becomes our first piece of the puzzle right here. So then this part, I just want to show you quickly how we're going to go ahead and convert this into rhinestones. Currently my form is showing light cyan. I'm going to right click on my crystal color here to change my color to crystal. I'm going to come over here to my stone fill tab. Now you can see here our stone size is already set to SS10 stones, and our spacing between each stone is already specified as well. So now I'm going to click on island fill. I'm then going to go ahead and select that result and add some stones. And you can see as I do what happens here. We're going to have some adjustments we need to make across the top, and it's silly to make all these adjustments across the top and have to turn around and do the same thing at the bottom. So what we would do instead is we would go ahead and split this in two. So we're going to grab our 2-point line tool. We're going to select and center and use our Smart Fill tool again to create a new shape. So you can see these two pieces will now make up our baseball. So let's go ahead and start with our easy piece. Again, we'll go to the Stone Fill tab. We'll click on Island Fill. The amount of offsets is already determined by the software. So we're going to go ahead and select these, come in the Stone tab, and add stones. And you can see it's gone ahead and added stones. We are going to come in here and delete all of our stone paths and check for any overlapping stones and take care of those. Now you can see right here these stones are touching at top and bottom, and there's this big gaping hole we could sling a cat through. So we need to fix that. And of course in EasyStone we have a great tool to enable us to do that automatically. So I'm going to just nudge the stone up a little bit. What we'll do is we'll select these stones going across horizontally, come over to the editing tab and choose the respace function. And what that will do is that will kind of sort these stones horizontally. I can right click on my plus minus here and I could drop one stone if I so chose to. So now you can see how this is going to work. So we just do that all the way across, and that's how easy it is. So it's very, very simple to fill in those gaps. If we come across the situation where we want to, I actually have to back up because I did not select a stone there. So in this case, there's probably room for one. So if we want to add another one, we just left click our mouse on the plus minus to add an additional stone. And we just keep on moving. Respace, add one stone by left clicking. And now we won't add any more stones because I don't feel there's room for another one there. So we won't have to worry about that one. So we have two more rows we have to take care of. And we'll respace. And then we have this last row here. Respace. So then we'll come in here and we'll delete our stone paths. So now you can see we have a nice filled in area, and it was really easy to do. Now we do need our baseball laces, so let's go ahead with our freehand pick tool and let's change this outer perimeter of stones here. Let's change those to light cyan. So you can see that one string there is set to light cyan. Now every other stone on this side also should be light cyan. Now you can see here, this is not equal. You can see that there, not equal. So what we're going to do is I want to just kind of perfect this a little bit, and let's make it equal. So we're just going to grab our freehand pick tool here in CorelDRAW, and we're going to try and select that one row. Now you can see I'm kind of was in and out, in and out, in and out, but we did a pretty good job of selecting all those stones, and I'm going to go ahead and set those back to all being crystal, and then we're going to respace again, and we're going to drop one stone, delete our stone paths, and now let's select every other one. And I see already a problem here. There's a stone there that you can see, that stone right there that didn't get selected, so that could be a problem. Let me undo that. So let's go back in, let's select all of these again. So now I think we have those. Now we'll hit respace. We'll go ahead and delete one stone. We'll delete our stone paths, and now if we select every other stone, what we should be left with is now you have perfect symmetry at the top and the bottom. So we go ahead and slide these in, make a few adjustments like so. Alright, so now we have this piece to do, same exact process. So we'll select the shape, come into the stone fill tab and hit island fill. Go ahead and select that result, and we will add stones to it. Okay, we get this result. Now sometimes it gives us the result we want, and sometimes it doesn't, which in this case it doesn't appear to give us the results that we were looking for. So I'm going to select all these again and go ahead and add stones to it again. Sometimes you'll get this notice of a tight mismatch, but you can just kind of ignore that. And I do see where the issue is at some of these corners here. So let's go in and tell you what, let's undo that. Let's go ahead and just do this piece. You can see perfect stone placement. And if we do them, sometimes when you do them individually, it gives us a little bit different result than had we done them all together. So you can see that time it didn't give us any error message. It just went ahead and did exactly what we expected it to. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select all of those and hit delete stone paths. Check for overlapping stones. Go ahead and set these stones to crystal. And then we're going to kind of do what we did before with this shape, and that we have to fill in what's gone awry here. So all we're going to do here is come in here with our pick tool, and let's go ahead and select these stones going horizontally, and we will respace those, and we will respace these going horizontally, and let's respace these going horizontally. Let's add a stone because there's room for it. Okay, and then we can kind of switch gears. Then maybe instead of doing everything horizontally, we can look at doing some things vertically as well. So we can select these going vertically and also respace vertically. I'm going to come back and go back to doing it horizontally here for a moment. Respace. And same thing here. We'll go horizontally. Respace. And that will get us pretty close. And then it's a matter of coming in here. Let's go ahead and delete our stone paths. Let's go ahead and check our stone spacing. Nothing overlapping, good. And then we can kind of fine tune from here if we want to. So I'm going to just come in here, grab these stones. I'm going to hit respace, and I know I'm going to add a stone there. So you can see what that looks like. And then we want to kind of mimic the same thing on this side. So we can come in here. Actually, it was this row. We'll go ahead and respace, add a stone, and delete. Here, we will come in here, respace, shuffle those stones about a little bit because they were kind of close together. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing here, I think. We'll respace horizontally. And now you've kind of finessed this into a situation where it looks pretty good. So now the next thing to do is to flip this over. So we'll go ahead and flip it over. And then what if we take this piece and we paired it with this piece right here from corner to corner, you can see kind of what it would look like. But what I want to do is I want to delete all of these stones right along this edge except for that first one. Okay, and then I want to do the exact same thing over here. So we'll delete all of these except for the first one. Okay, then we're going to take this and copy it over here and mirror it. And then we're going to go from center of stone to center of stone. And then same thing here. We're going to take this and go from center to center like that. Okay? And then what we need to do is every other stone along this side here, we need to turn those to be red all the way down the line. And then same thing over here. We need to take all of those, turn them red, every other one, all the way down the line. Okay? And now, just to finish it up, we need to check it one more time for overlapping stones. We need to add a weed box. We need to copy it over. We need to simulate those stones. We need to maybe add some dimensions. And then we need to go ahead and create our color separations right here to CorelDRAW. And there are our two templates ready to go. Now you see how easy that is because we have all these specialized tools here in EasyStone to enable us to do that, and you create a great looking result and being able to export your files so you're ready to cut. But once you understand how all these tools work in harmony with one another, you're going to be able to create your rhinestone designs very, very quickly and easily. Thanks for watching.